Hi there, welcome back to, the pirate base. Oh, you called me off once again. I was in shopping spree outside of recording and boom, there you are once again. And I have no idea. We just have to show what we got here, right? What I'm spending 2 million credits on once more. Some very good items here, in fact. 3 items, one of them is epic quality. So they're doing a nice nifty damage. We also finally got a Romanov with the 20% damage per shot increase. And also we got Drayphone Gas, the damage to buildings increased by 50%. Boosting that with the attack speed and attack damage itself. Oh my goodness, my dreadnoughts will do quite a nice damage to the harbor cannons of Miss Hunt. Let's get this all right away over to Crown Falls. Tailwind, off you go. Tailwind, I don't like the look of you. There, much better. And off you go once more with all of these very, very juicy buildings indeed. Items indeed that we have there. There is a monitor in the area. 500,000 she wants for that. Sorry, Anne, I'm not doing that. That's a bit too much. Speaking about my diplomacy, because Anne likes stuff. Perhaps also Hugo likes stuff. No, he does not. With Bente, let's try urgently to stay positive with her, because a second war, look at the military score. A second war is something we can definitely not afford anymore. And Miss Hunt, of course, as always, very, very hard to get to her. We are at 12. This is still far away. However, we are boosting our military score already as is. Oh, wait a second. We got Sean of a Thun. 20, 23. This is not so bad. Give me something. No, he will want 2 million or so for that peace treaty. So we are going to stick it to that. Now, this drops us down to 1 million only on our account now. However, the balance is still looking juicy. Now, back in Crown Falls, I would like to check. The next dreadnought could actually be built soon. There's also our oil tanker here coming in with 141 liters of oil. Quite a lot there, really. And as we can see, oil is going up, really. Because this one just comes in, boosting us to 600 tons that we have now in the storage itself. Perfect. And of course, we do need reinforced concrete. I also do still need investors, though. So let's just rebuild those houses that have been damaged in the fire. There's still a bit of a fire going on, so... Oh boy. Before I get used to this new building here, I will be old and grey. Let's just have these buildings here repaired. And yeah, about the reinforced concrete. I think we can import that to speed it up. We could get in cement. No, we can't. I remember there was something. Wasn't there something? No, unfortunately not. No reinforced concrete, unfortunately, that we can just import like that. I will just need to get it with production. Now, production we can go crazy on. I do have now the cement, right? Let's just quickly check it out. We do have around 1 actually, that is negative right now. Steel should be fine. And the reinforced concrete is at 7. Now I can just go ahead and boost my limestone quarries. They're not boosted yet. Yes, doesn't even cost me anything. We're boosting quite a bit here, by the way. Coal and iron I don't really need to boost now that I think about it. Let's just keep it there anyway, because we're still having a perfectly happy population there. Now with that boost, the outcome for that will be positive at 2. And with that, I will be able now to build us a few more of them, right? So 2 more of them. Go ahead and do this just here. In this little concrete area that we have, right? Right out there. Now back in Manola, we can continue. Let's unlock the fried plantains. Oh yes, I was so excited about this island here with all our productions and stuff like that. Let's just have us another road here just along the river there, really going to the beach area, and also here going all the way up. By the way, this of course is a main road. Yeah, let's have a double bridge there for now, right? This one continues, and it also continues then all the way down here. And all the way up here. Because who knows what's lurking then here, right? Because we will have lots of monument opportunities. Oh, by the way, there's the dam. Dam phase foundation. In order to start our dam here, we do need 4,000 artisters. That's going to be quite the life goal. And then we can start with this one here, right? So definitely don't get settled in one of those trees, animals. It's getting uncomfortable there at some point. So for now, we can stick to it, and this road will then go to the dam most likely. Right, and this one goes to the beach area, where we'll have our own funny things then lurking around. Now, fried plantain is coming in, Ponchos is coming in, and oh yeah, we actually should probably still do a bit more here. So let's go ahead, build 2 more fish oil factories, 2 more fried plantain plantations, and 2 more kitchens. And the same goes then here with our ponchodorners, 2 more of them and 2 more alpaca farms, just so that we get a nice comfortable surplus on everything. And by the way, this will of course be way too full. Let's just help it out there. Fire station we have, that should be fine. Back in Crown Falls on this beautiful sunny day. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm in a good mood today. We have lots of very interesting things to do. We got some artifacts, of course. The Dionysian mosaic that I can put in here for the 40 attractiveness. And as we can see, we are very close now touching the next one. And with the Aureus coin, we upgrade from a curious metropolis to a pleasant metropolis. And for that, we have the fireworks, of course, celebrating the occasion. It's also time once again to also just repaint our little city there. We have way too many different colors already, and especially the brick color should still be the dominant one.
Your ship has returned.
Much better. Ah, also my piratey items have arrived. Let's get them to the dreadnoughts down there. Going to boost them quite a bit. Oh, look at that. Ah, this is just a convoy though. There is a trade ship in the middle.
They don't need anyone to tell them what to do. Look at them.
And let's also go ahead with another university in this area. There we do have the pub and the marketplace. We don't need them anymore for the artisans, right? We still have the workers up there. I can upgrade them. Perfect. I don't want to have any workers close by. And then it's all just artisans here that we have. So we can get rid of that. There you go. And with that, we have a bit of space here for the next university that we can just easily squeeze in. And I think we can actually keep it like that. We could also go ahead and make a little plaza out of the whole area. I might like that. Let's move. Let's move those buildings away there, at least for now, right? So as always, it's just temporary moving. This is going to be our central park, so I definitely can't have any buildings there. And we're going ahead then and just have this one here somewhere. We could have it a bit further over there. Get the university in, like so, right? And then we can have this whole area that being kind of like a plaza thing here, with some ornaments then as well. So this one goes all the way over there. So the theater has entrances to both sides, and then we have actually here where we can squeeze in one of those artisans again, and the same goes for these areas there, right? So we don't actually need to move them over there. I think we have plenty of space. This one. And of course, let's make it a bit chaotic then around these houses there. That's totally fine, right? A city is also quite often spontaneous planning for whatever you want to squeeze into these areas. And then we got some room here for ornaments, like a nice statue or something like that in the center of it all. Or what would also fit most likely is, a little fountain plaza, something like that. Something we can have, and perhaps then also something here, whatever we can find. A statue of a rider would fit in. But really, since we're in the front of a university, we should go with something more scientific. So home, once again, but that is nothing too severe. I just need to check it out, just in case there is anything serious happening.
Is under attack.
And then it's going to be a bit more complicated about the seasons. I think we could also make it symmetrical, so we do have our silver trees left and right to the university, and then we have this whole row there where we could have Ode Eden burning a gold one that I probably don't want to squeeze into this area, but just some smaller ornaments then here and there. Now it's also time for my dreadnoughts to get fully equipped. We do have the mortar, the epic one that I would like to have. Definitely the boosting of attack speed. There it is, 20%. In addition to Dreyfangast, who is increasing the damage to buildings by 50%. So this is, of course, really adding up nicely then. I think, this one is still lacking a cannon. And by the way, I've sent also a cargo ship over because we have those weapons on board. And of course, those weapons are going to be brought over to the New World then ASAP, together with some other building materials, whatever we might need. And I just want to show you how much preparation it actually takes to get a good equipped, well-equipped fleet against the enemy, right? Here we do have the damage to buildings, so there might be another damage per shot increase. That would be a nice addition. And the last mortar I probably used it on one of my other dreadnoughts that will get out there soon, right? So this one is also now fully equipped. 370, 319, 366 damage per second. And this one here we keep. I still have those 2 items. Let's actually get them on one of those ships so that we can get Tailwind back to Anharlo. In the meantime, reinforced concrete is coming in, and the next dreadnought is coming out soon. Dreadnought number 4 for the old world. I can't wait to finally use them. Actually, we have 5 dreadnoughts then in the old world. There is one. Totally forgot about you.
Firing the engines.
Another thing I should do is getting those flamethrower monitors out. They're very effective against wooden ships, and they will complement my dreadnoughts quite nicely. So let's also put them over here to the main fleet then as it goes. And the wooden ships, they're the cannon fodder. They're just there really to draw damage away from the dreadnoughts, right? Because they're cheap, quickly to build, and basically cost us no influence in comparison. And in that case here, we definitely need to mix it. Back in Manola, exciting news, people. We can finally go ahead and upgrade those people here to Obreros. Something I definitely will do right away.
You reached a new
And with that,
milestone.
Manola reaches the colony status. Something very important that we need to do right away, since we have now Obreros and Timber, and by the way, we'll get a lot of Obreros out of this, so I don't need to worry about that, is bricks production. And I would like to go ahead and start the first one right away. Getting then its connection to the warehouse. And over here we have another one. Of course, in normal New World Islands, I would be very hesitant pushing them out. But in Manola, it's fine, because we have all the workforce in the world for this island to get the bricks production cracking. 2 of them. I might actually think about a 3rd one. We got 4 clay deposits. They're all very close together too. So this is definitely something we can think about.
I hope.
Right, so far it's also looking rather good. In Sohom, I should be able actually to... Yeah, not get the flag. No, let's get a normal cannon tower out there actually. Because the flags are not that useful really. And the cannon towers are there to boost morale just nicely, right? So if we spread them out a bit to the different parts, we should also be able to sustain any massive attack coming in. There's also some building materials coming in. Let's build another one. This one. Just so that we get that military score up. 64 influence, I'm going to keep that for another dreadnought. In Crown Falls, meanwhile, we go ahead and continue with our next big, massive buildings. We do need another bank, and we do have several options for that. Also, the rather smaller bank, does it cost more? No, it's exactly the same, right? This one here, though, is also adding us some attractiveness. So, yeah, we can go ahead and just get us this into this tiny area there, by the way. Yeah, let's keep that one for some ornaments later. And then we can have still this whole block here. And the police station, let's just move this one a bit further. We can have this block then a bit further over here. Oh, this we need to check because I think, yep, that's my ship for the pirate. We can get this one rolling. And with that, this should actually make sense already. Yep. Just here would actually fit in nicely then. To the big park then. Or we go with this one. I think I like that more. Move the buildings over. Also here. Because it's a long building, I would like to have it like so. Just around then the main road. And actually we do have some space here for more investors again. So we can squeeze them in just nicely here in the back. Like this one. That we keep a bit further away. This adds, of course, now a bit more income again, and also a bit more happiness for all the engineers and investors. Their bank fulfill is now needed again. The only other problem is the members club once more, so this whole district is lacking it yet. The last member club is actually pretty far away by now. It's over here, so those guys here want it. And for that, once again, let's move some buildings. Looks like a bigger attack. Nah, it's just Sean really getting a bit too close there to one of my islands. And he actually proposes ceasefire by himself. That's the good thing. I think he actually did it on purpose. We would have needed to pay 2 million there once more if we were going for ceasefire. But this is actually much better, of course. Okay, let's just quickly check it out. Air attacks will be very hard on Sohom in the future for her. Because everything is spread out now quite a bit.
I still have a few stories.
I think we can still build something. Let's build another normal tower as defense. And yeah, there we could squeeze it in then. A nice members club. Actually, let's have it on the other side. So we do have it then over here. That's a bit better. We will still need to wait there a bit for the 75 influence to roll in though. Oh, very problematic. This is all for big buildings here, right? So here we probably will be able to squeeze in then our town hall somewhere. And then also have a little plaza then in front of it. Around the central park I would like to have big ornamental buildings then. For now though, we just pave the roads. Still have plenty of workers, so let's go ahead and also continue upgrading some more of these bunches. Especially here towards the industry port, right? So that we have those artisans, but not too many of course, because we want to keep our workers where there is the industry zone as well. Over here we can still have a few more, and I think up there, also a farmer. Going down to 500 workers. Perhaps also here now towards that very strange looking church. Why was it not connected? Now it is again, and now it's providing church services once more. Very strange. Must have happened somehow, sometimes, in the past. Perhaps also in the future. Though enough with the cringiness, we have the next building, the Members Club. To provide more happiness once more for the investors. Alright, back in Manola, let's have the next bunch of upgrades. Those guys here, also here. As we can see, the first bricks are also coming in with the workforce. I would like to go ahead and start my next brick production then right over there. At the end of this road that we have. We might actually continue with the road. Boy, I hope that we can move these clay pits with the scholars. Honestly, this would be crappy if we need to keep them here. Because then some of those roads are, not that great, right? Having such a big road beside an industrial zone, not something I would like usually. Let's just have them here. Because of course we can't leave it empty. Very good. And the next brick production up and running. Now, my obreros, they of course have goals. And we want to get to Artista now as quickly as possible in all their glory. And they have tortillas, sewing machines, and the bombins. Now the bombins... Wait a second, are we... No, I think we're not getting any bombins in, right? We lost the bombins with Martinez. Was that the case? That was the case, yes. Probably going for another island, because I don't want to have these productions here. This island is available to us. We should be having a ship with the white flag. There it is. And we should have lots of building materials. Let's start selling then on this island here too. Lots of oil, by the way. 21 oil, which is probably going to be only for our Manola island. And... the sewing machines. The sewing machines we can actually do easily, right? So this is just a trade route. The first trade route really to connect Cape Trelawney with Manola. Yeah, it's going to be a problem here. Long distances with several islands in between. We will use I will use a cargo ship with the white flag on board. There's no way around that. And I might actually go with Star Shadow right away. We have Tailwind, Rogue, my salvager. And I think that's it though, right? Do we have another one with a white flag? No, we don't. And it's getting increasingly difficult now to get the white flag. So I will need to be careful what I'm using on. I think Star Shadow is in a new world. Tailwind is in at the pirate, right? So that leaves nothing here really. Yep, Dusky Hawk. Let's get Dusky Hawk. There is no Miss Hunt here in between really, right? Neither here, nor here. So we should be fine. I'm going to risk it. And in Crown Falls, we're going to pick up some sewing machines. We have really ridiculous amounts of that. And get this over to Manola. Now, how much is the demand really? I think it's going to be very low anyway, right? So oh no, it's going to be big. It's at 2 tons already. And that is only with the meager amount of obreros. So this is definitely going places. That would be one good that we fulfill here now. For happiness, we might also have a look at the rum. By the way, the boxing arena is something we can now add. Let's go ahead and do this. Right here in the center to boost happiness right away. So my obreros are going to be just really happy. We don't need to provide rum right away, right? We could provide some beer, to be honest. Let's go beside the swing machines to also take some beer there with us. No reason why we shouldn't do this. We have plenty of that in Crown Falls and no shortages. With that, 2 products are coming in. Perfect. That only leaves us with coffee, bombings and tortillas. Coffee we would have in Sohom, but this is really dedicated for Crown Falls, so I'm not doing anything here. What we're doing here is we are going to just settle on another island. In the meantime, while the ship is on its way with the building materials, I of course would like to continue with my expansion of Manola. We'll have plenty of space over there. There's a marketplace. There's the marketplace, right? We are close enough. So I can just really have a whole bunch of these people here. And then probably also some bigger blocks like this. Yes, very good. Just beside that river. Let's just hope there's not going to be a flood anytime soon. And then probably all the way up to this point here we can have it. So let's have another block then. Much better. And we could also, since this is a bit further outside, have also some more ornamented blocks for us. Like this one, where those people also have their own entrances. Because with artistas, I think this is going to look quite good. Also, the next Dreadnought is out. And my next cargo ship. The cargo ship we're going to use for something. And that is my... first of all, the bricks iron production was still inactive. And the other one was to further boost a bit the transportation of pigs and sausages to Crown Falls. It's a bit low on that pond, on that front. And I just built Southern Cross. That is important for the canneries. Last but not least, we can afford the next Dreadnought. Oh, this is going to be fun. Soon we are going to have some fun against Miss Hunt there. Soon these things stop, hopefully. And at least my first goal would be, of course, to get her out of Cape Trelawney. But in the New World, she's also not that strong in comparison, so we might just try something nasty there along the way. That's coming along. Very good. My ship should be close now. There it is, close to our island that we can then take. And by the way... Ah, yeah, we will get then just some bricks over from Manola, because we get the bricks in now as well. And yeah, let's go ahead with some more tiny upgrades, especially this area. Can definitely profit from some more colorful buildings. And also on that side here, though we need to be careful. There, the marketplace is then missing a bit. So we can then also start with paving the roads in the New World with all the new juicy things that we got. Stay tuned!